What really caught my attention about Beyond the Names is how it covers nearly a century of India's history, 5 generations. That's not something you see every day, especially in a debut novel. It's ambitious, but somehow, Neelam Bhardwaj manages to keep things deeply personal and relatable.
I felt the same way. The sheer timeline is impressive, but it's the intimate details, those ordinary lives woven through monumental national change that stick with you. The freedom movement, partition, and then the leap into modern India, each event feels grounded in family and friendship, not just dates and politics.
Exactly. And Bhardwaj's background as a professor really shows. She doesn't just throw historical facts at you. Instead, she brings empathy to each character's journey, making the big moments feel personal. Speaking of characters, Maya, Aram, Neha, and Raghav, did you find yourself connecting with any of them?
Actually, Maya's story kept echoing in my mind long after I finished reading. Her resilience and that quiet kind of hope she holds on to felt so authentic. What really struck me is how their individual struggles mirror the larger national journey, almost like the novel is showing us that history lives in people, not just events.
That actually reminds me Bhardwaj's author's note was so evocative. She talks about this old voice recounting a night of leaving behind home and memories, and then says, "No one was the enemy. We have forgotten that we belong to each other." I mean, that line just lingers, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. I think it gets at the heart of what the novel is trying to say. Beyond the pain of separation and partition, there's this thread of forgiveness and belonging that runs through everything. The idea that we're all a bit broken but also all connected really makes the book feel universal, even if you've never lived through those historical events.
And I love that she takes all those big themes, loss, resilience, even silence, and makes them feel so human. It's not just about grand gestures, but small acts of courage, forgiveness, sometimes just being there for one another. That's what makes the story linger, I think.
Totally, and the way she describes love as this force that waits and persists, even in small gestures, is just beautiful. It's like she's inviting us to listen to what's unspoken, the space between words, as much as what's actually written on the page.
Funny you mention that, because the note about looking beyond the surface, beyond titles and labels, really resonated with me. Bhardwaj challenges us to see the invisible threads that connect families and communities, even across generations. She's almost saying, look past what divides us, and you'll find what truly matters.
I agree, and what sets Beyond the Names apart is how it's not just a history lesson, but a reflection on our own lives too. Whether you've experienced heartbreak, longing, or just the quiet hope needed to get through hard days, there's something in this story for everyone.
And talk about accessibility. Starting the 5th of November 2025, the novel will be free to read online through ReadTree International. That's such a fantastic way for more people to connect with these stories and maybe find some recognition or comfort in them.
Exactly. I think Bhardwaj's hope is that readers feel even a whisper of realization or sympathy after reading. If you close the book with a sense of how love and humanity persist in the spaces between people, then the journey really has served its purpose.